Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Curdy. Welcome to August 10th, 2023. I just have a quick announcement before we jump into the news stories today. If you head over to buymeacoffee.com, I have set up memberships where you can go and support me, not only with Good Morning Sunshine, although that's my main project at the moment, but with other things that I'm doing to enhance the community. So if you like what I'm doing and you feel like it's a good service for the world, if you wouldn't mind just hopping over there, just checking it out and see if you want to sign up for a membership or just donate a little bit to buy me a coffee. I am, this is a lot of work. I love doing it, but I would really appreciate support to help me be able to keep doing this. As you know, I am sort of facing this crossroads where if I have to go get a full-time job, I will not be able to work on my projects at all. And so to keep this going, to keep being able to do this, I would really appreciate support if this work is meaningful to you and you believe it will be meaningful to others. So thank you so much for listening to that. And now we'll get right into the stories. The first story comes from the Christian Science Monitor, and I'm very excited about this one. As many of you know, I am in school to become a clinical psychologist. Mental health awareness is hugely important to me, and so I love this story. A team of students and professors at the University of Colorado School of Medicine in Aurora provide free mental health support to teachers and school staff in the state. Colorado Educator Support works to fill gaps in traditional mental health services and offer tailor-made help. The pandemic brought awareness to this great need, with many just needing a sympathetic ear. There's that holding space concept that I love so much and think is so powerful. K through 12 staff members, especially teachers, have the highest burnout rate of all U.S. professions, having to deal with low pay, high workload, school violence, pandemic disruptions, and culture wars. The 3-year-old program serves hundreds every year, helping not only the teachers and staff with their mental health issues, but the students of Colorado School of Medicine get their clinical hours to graduate as well. So it's a fantastic program that really is win-win. Great job, Colorado. The second story today I have selected just to bring awareness to something that's already been happening for a long time, but that I did not know about and I think is really interesting and beautiful. So this second story comes from the Marshall Project. Behind bars, prisoners have been making music for decades. That's nothing new. There have been many projects come and go, giving a voice to those on the inside through the music they create, giving them and others like them a voice. Some are saying this is more important now than ever. Now, this quote, I love this quote. Bigotry is cured by exposure, says B.L. Sherrill, a rapper and co-executive director of Die Jim Crow Records, who collects instruments to send to prisons and builds soundproof studios inside the prisons for them to be able to use. For them, this is a chance for society to see them as human beings and for them to be able to express themselves in a healthy way. Both of these things making it easier for them to reintegrate once they are released. You can check out the playlist now on Spotify called A Prison Music Playlist by Maurice Chammah. So Maurice, M-A-U-R-I-C-E, and Chammah, C-H-A-M-M-A-H. Again, it's a prison music playlist, and I intend to listen to that today just to increase my awareness, and really help support their voices being heard. I think that's amazing. And finally, our third story comes from Good News Network. A 1912 schoolhouse facing demolition is instead being given a second life. In what is being called a grand coincidence, which I don't believe in coincidence. Glenn Lewis, who works with Renewal Home Development and was trying to save the schoolhouse, just happened to be speaking to Bob Sokol, an official from the Squamish Nation, when he mentioned needing new infrastructure for community services and education. He agreed to purchase the school, and it was picked up and relocated to the Capilano Reserve, where it will be used to teach children their indigenous language, which is also very exciting because many of the indigenous languages are, there is concern that they will be extinct. So this is another win-win. Fantastic. It's really getting me pumped today. And our quote of the day, I chose in honor of the prison music story. Thomas Carlyle said, "Music is well said to be the speech of angels." So listen to some good music today. Wrap yourself up in some, whatever you're trying to create in your life. All right, so that is our Good Morning Sunshine news for today. As always, we're going to end with some conscious breathing, breathing in love, breathing out gratitude, really connecting to the two most powerful emotions that exist, which is why I choose those and why we do that every day. A couple of tips: if you're able, go ahead and close your eyes. It just brings a little bit more intentionality and lets you be a little bit more aware of what's going on within your body. And then also, when we are breathing in the love and breathing out the gratitude, if you can think of a person, a situation, anything in your life that you that connects you to those feelings of love and gratitude, it will be much more effective for what we're trying to do, because you'll actually be able to feel more of those emotions. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our first inhale slightly deeper than you'd normally breathe. Breathing in love. And breathing out gratitude. Breathing in love. And breathing out gratitude. And finally, bringing in love. And releasing with gratitude. Really push that last breath all the way out as much as you can. Great. That really helps you to connect to the parasympathetic nervous system aspect so that you can feel those feelings of calmness and relaxation. And just one final thing to add before I jump off. I forgot to say this at the beginning, but some of the memberships have shout outs included in them. So now for members, for people who subscribe, they will have their birthdays mentioned on Good Morning Sunshine. And then there's a tier also, a couple of tiers that allow your good news to be shared as well. But I want to open this up to the community too. If you have good news going on in your life, I want to add a segment where we share good news, a good news story from our listeners. And I would like this to be personal for you. So something that you're celebrating, something that good that has happened to you. I would like to, allow the community to celebrate with you. So please, any way that you can get in touch with me, if you're watching on the Facebook page, you can send a message. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just comment, or you can, send me a message. But I would love to hear from you and be able to share your good news as well. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and I hope you have a most beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow for the last Good Morning Sunshine of the week.